Hello, YouTube. So how's it going, everybody? MiG 7170 coming at you with my brand new GSXR 600 K7. As you saw in the reveal video, it is nice to be out. Holy shit! Did you hear that bike? So I've been a little bit absent for the last week or so. I wanted to get out another video, but my parents have been in town, and they just recently left, and so I just had a super busy week at work, and it's, as you can see, it's a beautiful sunny day out, and I thought I'd take you all for a quick buzz around. But yeah, like I said, so my parents were in town, which was very, very nice. Great to see them. We got to do lots of fun Cape Tonian touristy things at Table Mountain. Went down to Cape Point, like I did that ride for you guys at one time. Although I'm actually gonna have to take you all like properly down to Cape Point at some point. I think you'd really enjoy it. And we also went great white shark cage diving, which was really, really fun. I guess I can tell you all a little bit about how that went. So I woke up at like, I don't know, not Sparrow Park, not terribly early, but it was probably around 6 o'clock or so, and got to my dad's hotel at about 7, and we're going out to Hansby, you say it looking off the corner, Hansby, and basically they could do shark cage diving out like right outside of Cape Town if they wanted to, like there. There's tons of great whites out there as well, but apparently, like, the Cape Port Authority doesn't want people doing that, and I don't know if that's because there's more people swimming in the ocean, or they're more worried about an accident happening and reflecting badly, like back on Cape Town or whatever. But anyway, so we went out to Hansby, which is about a 2-hour drive from Cape Town, and we're on this small boat, and I'm immediately thinking, like, fuck, we need a bigger boat. But we got on this small boat. There's probably only about 15 of us or so, and the waves, I mean, like, the ocean's it's not uncomfortable or anything, but there is a bit of swell, and there's a bit of chop, and not to say that I get seasick, but I'll get back to that later. So anyways, we're out on this little boat, and there's like 10 or 15 of us, and we all get wetsuited up and get ready to rock and roll. And the water's like, dude, the water's murky. It's like lake water almost. I'd say there's maybe a 2-meter visibility max. And when I say like visibility, sorry, there's an asshole trying to cut me off. And when I say like max, I mean absolutely like 2 meters, and then you can't see shit. So I'm looking at this small cage, like this itty bitty cage that's hooked onto the side of the boat, and it's not like the Discovery Channel, hey. It's not like crystal clear water and huge cage. It's like maybe a 2 meter by 2.5 meter, 3 meter by 1 meter cage, and it's hooked up to the side of the boat. And I'm like, damn, dude, am I actually? I don't know. Am I gonna get in this thing? And I had a moment where I was like, I think about to pansy out. all of a sudden I looked at the cage, I looked at the water, and I thought, like, Jesus Christ, these sharks are like 15 feet long, and I almost scared myself and like talked myself out of doing it. But But you know, I got suited up, and I was like, no, I gotta do it. So I'm the first one in the water for our group, and so I drop in, and like you can't even see the bottom of the cage, dude. You can't see the bottom of the cage, and I'm like, fuck, this is really scary. And so I dropped down into the cage, and we don't have any scuba gear on because apparently it spooks the sharks quite a bit. So basically, the idea is that we this guy's looking at me kind of weird. And fuck you, minivan. It's the guy that cut me off. Fuck you, driving a Kia. You fucking... Anyways. So I drop into the cage, and it's, the water's like, guys, the water's like 14 degrees Celsius, which is like 60, just inside of 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Water's flipping cold. And I've got a decently thick wetsuit on, but still not like, you know, it's still freezing. And so the idea is that they chunk this piece of tuna out into the water like this big tuna head, and they try not to let the shark have it because they're only allowed so much bait to use. I think like 24 kilos of bait per day per boat, and so they don't want the shark to actually eat the tuna. They just want to like pull the shark in close to the boat with the tuna head. Don't do it. Okay, cool. And so like as soon as I'm in there, immediately like, boom, like giant shark whoosh right in front of the cage, and it just nom 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 nom. And there's nothing that I could say or that people could say or do to prepare you for a 12-foot shark, like a 2-ton shark, smashing against the side of this cage inches from your face. There's nothing that can prepare you. It was the most awe-inspiring, majestic, beautiful, terrifying, just like adrenaline filled. It made the feeling, you know, the feels, guys. You know the feels when you accelerate on a motorcycle and the front end starts getting a little bit light and you're like, oh, it makes that feels like child's play. Like times that by 50, and there's just like these huge jaws and they're right in your face, and then the whole length of the shark just goes right by you. And fuck, man, it was the most incredible thing. Now, bar none, that's the most incredible thing I've ever done. If you ever get a chance to come down to South Africa, and Cape Town specifically, along the southwest coast, you must treat yourself, please. It's only like, I think it was like I'm trying to think in dollars now. It was like $130 per person, including transport, to go down there for the day. And the shark was massive. Oh, it was incredible. I am in first gear. Good. Got my brights on. I'll my brights on. But Megs, you should always have your brights on. I know, but I had an issue with my bike charging its battery, and I want to make sure that it's charging it properly. And I don't know, rather not suck the extra juice out of the battery. So anyways, so yeah, that was my great white shark cage diving adventure. Again, if you get the chance, you must do it. It's flipping awesome. Yeah, so that's probably at least a good 10 minutes of me rambling. Trying to think what else is going on. Do you like the bike? Please tell me in the comments. Well, I know you've already said it in the bike reveal. Congrats, mates, we love your bike. But if you do you hear that? Can you hear my GSX-R 600? I'm so excited! Ah! Alright guys, well, as always, thanks for watching. I appreciate you, all my new subs. I've got tons of new subs since I made a vlog where I was actually talking and stuff. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Thanks again to Baker X Derek for the punt. All the guys from Baker Derek, I love you, each and every one of you. Appreciate it, guys. I will catch you on the flip side. See ya.
I'm running right. I can't open it up.
Is it?
Mid-range. When I get to like near 9,000, it goes again.
Is it?
Yeah, but it's like, yep. I'd rather just take it slowly now.
Yeah, I think so, hey. I just want to make sure you're alright. Yeah, hundreds.